Welcome to the land of the Vikings and the Fjords. Norway is a northern European country with stunning nature, culture, and history. Norway's landscapes are amazing, with fjords which are sea inlets with cliffs made by glaciers, mountains, glaciers, and northern lights. Simply put, Norway is spectacular. Fun fact, Norway has over 1,000 fjords, some very long and deep. Its history dates back to the ancient Vikings who sailed, fought, and settled worldwide. Their art, mythology, and literature are still part of the literature. Almost anywhere you go in Norway, you'll find scenery to take your breath away and abundant activities to inspire you. Here are the top 10 best places to visit in Norway today. But before we start, grab your virtual passports and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos like this. Number 10. The Lofoten Islands, best known for astonishing Arctic beauty. The moment you set foot on the Lofoten Islands, you'll understand why they're considered some of the most beautiful places in Norway. Scenic fishing villages dotted with iconic red cabins are nestled amidst dramatic mountains that rise abruptly from the sea, creating a dreamlike landscape that defies description. The Lofoten archipelago is vivid, dramatic, and irresistibly photogenic, with sharp mountains rising from the sea and colorful villages hugging rocky shores that are moss green in summer and blanketed in pristine snow in winter. Come for hiking, kayaking, the art scene, history, wildlife, and seafood. Or just admire the incredible views on this outer edge of northern Norway. In summer, there's almost endless daylight, while in winter, the aurora borealis often shimmer overhead in undulating waves of green, yellow, red, and purple. Moreover, a trip to these islands wouldn't be complete without visiting the charming fishing village of Rain. This postcard-perfect spot is one of the most beautiful cities in Norway, offering views that look like they've been plucked straight from a fairy tale. Number 9. Trondheim. Norway's historic Viking capital, Trondheim, is a lively university town, a medieval pilgrimage destination, a science and technology hub, and a culinary hotspot. Founded in 997, this was Norway's capital during the Viking Age and the nation's religious center during the Middle Ages. The Nidelva River flows through the city center, lined with colorful warehouses. Rent a kayak or take a sightseeing tour by boat for the best views. Trondheim's star attraction is Nidaros Cathedral, a medieval masterpiece built over the grave of Norway's patron saint, King Olav II Haraldsson. While across the river, the 17th century Kristiansand fortress played a major defensive role during the Scandinavian Wars before being occupied by the Nazis during World War II. In this city, there is a sense of timelessness about its laid-back streets as people leisurely go about their lives. Number 8. Jotunheimen National Park. Best for hiking and trekking, this is home to Norway's 29 highest summits, plus hundreds of other peaks over 2,000 meters. Jotunheimen, whose name means home of the giants, is rugged, wild, and an irresistible lure for hikers and climbers. Base yourself in a mountain lodge or cabin and go for day hikes, or embark on a multi-day wilderness trek through incomparable scenery. Much of the region is protected within Jotunheimen National Park, which is within easy reach of the fjord region and several cities. This park is also home to Vettisfossen, which at 900 feet is the highest waterfall in Norway. Tour companies and trekking associations offer outdoor adventures for visitors of every age and skill level. Number 7. Svalbard. Best for remoteness and Arctic wildlife. For those truly seeking a unique and breathtaking experience, venture to the remote Svalbard. Interestingly, this archipelago is one of the northernmost inhabited areas in the world. With its untouched Arctic wilderness, shimmering glaciers, and unique wildlife, Svalbard is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful places in Norway and a true explorer's paradise. Polar bears and reindeer wander the landscape year-round, while seals and walrus are often hauled out on ice floes or island shores. In winter, the long polar night descends over the archipelago as the only natural light comes from the moon, stars, and the brilliant auroras that frequently dance across the heavens. During the polar summer, the islands come alive with migratory species such as whales and seabirds. In addition to a few thousand polar bears, the islands are home to almost 3,000 humans. The main city of Longyearbyen is a colorful mini-metropolis that offers cultural activities and high-quality places to eat and drink that you usually would expect to only find in big cities. Number 6. Tromsø. The capital of the Arctic, Tromsø, is located right in the middle of northern Norway. If your bucket list includes the northern lights, whale watching, the midnight sun, and epic nature adventures, this is definitely where you want to go. Since this city is one of the northernmost places you can visit in Europe, the town actually lies around 350 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. It is one of the better sites in Norway from which to view the northern lights. Winter is also the best time for whale watching, whereas summer is the prime season to take a bird-watching cruise in search of puffins and other seabirds. With a healthy cultural scene and lively nightlife, visiting Tromsø can be great fun. Number 5. Geirangerfjord. Famed for its otherworldly beauty, the Geirangerfjord is undeniably one of the most beautiful places in Norway. This natural masterpiece is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to its unrivaled beauty. As you cruise through the emerald waters, flanked by towering cliffs, you'll encounter some of the most dramatic landscapes in the world. The Geirangerfjord is the most visited Norwegian fjords. When visiting here, a must-do is a sightseeing cruise on the fjord to view its astonishing beauty and its famous waterfalls, the Seven Sisters, which plunge directly into the fjord. The mountaineering capital of Ålesund is another ideal base here, as legendary peaks surround it. You can either hike or ride a gondola to the top, situated only a short distance from world-famous attractions like the Trollstigen Mountain Road and the Atlantic Road. Number 4. Ålesund. Regularly voted one of Norway's most beautiful cities, Ålesund owes its special character to a devastating fire in 1904 that razed the town, leaving 10,000 people homeless. When the city rose from the ashes, it was with an entirely new cityscape in the Jugendstil style, making it unique in Norway. Ålesund boasts a picturesque appearance filled with blue fjords and surrounding alpine mountains. For an incomparable panorama of Ålesund and its magnificent natural surroundings, climb the 418 steps to the Oxla viewpoint, overlooking the city center. Number 3. Bergen. The best mix of urban attractions and outdoor recreation. Norway's second-largest city is a charmer, starting with its UNESCO-listed waterfront district, Bergen, a delightful warren of colorful wooden buildings and narrow alleyways where merchants from the powerful medieval Hanseatic League once held sway. Though framed by mountains, there's wonderful hiking within easy reach. Bergen is very much a maritime city, as reflected in its vibrant restaurant scene, highlighting fresh fish and seafood. Stroll through the narrow alleyways of Bergen, and you'll be stepping into a time capsule with buildings dating back to the 14th century. From sampling local delicacies at the bustling fish market to exploring the Hanseatic Museum's exhibits, there's a wealth of experiences to be had in Bergen. With its colorful history, vibrant atmosphere, and undeniable charm, Bergen is a must when visiting Norway. This beautiful district perfectly encapsulates the past's charm while embracing the present's vibrancy. Number 2. Oslo. Best for museums and architecture. Norway's energetic, innovative capital boasts top-notch historical and cultural museums, a creative food scene, and cutting-edge architecture, such as the striking new Munch Museum and the iconic Opera House, designed to resemble a glacier. a stroll along the new waterfront promenade is a great way to get a close-up look at Oslo's evolving cityscape. And after a year-long renovation, the Nobel Peace Center reopened in November 2023. With the Oslo Fjord and big forests right next door, you can easily combine urban life with nature-based fun like cycling, hiking, or skiing at some of Norway's top ski resorts. Thanks to its forward-thinking, eco-friendly policies, Oslo is one of the world's greenest cities. This makes it lovely to walk around. In fact, residents can find themselves skiing, trekking the forests, or sailing along the Oslo Fjord's waterways in no time. Number 1. Sognefjord. It is best for stave churches and pretty fjordside villages. The longest and deepest fjord, the Sognefjord carves into the interior from the west coast to the edge of Jotunheimen. Its many scenic arms include the stunning UNESCO-listed Outlandsfjord and Nærøyfjord. Several of Norway's 28 surviving medieval stave churches are located around Sognefjord, including 2 of the most impressive, Urnes and Borgund. Also around the fjord are picturesque villages such as Fjørland, the Book Town, idyllic Solvorn, Undredal, known for its goat cheese, and Flum, the lower terminus of the scenic Flum Railway. That's it for today. If you enjoyed today's series, kindly like and subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment with a location you would like to see here next. We will see you next time here on 5 Times Travel.